Most churches that want to grow their first-time guests start by spending money on paid ads. But what you really should start with are lead magnets. There are 7 types of lead magnets churches can use to increase the amount of first-time guests at your church every week. So if you're a pastor trying to figure out how to reach more people online, or you are a church leader in charge of your church's digital marketing strategies, you're gonna wanna watch today's video. And if you stay till the end, I do have a free lead magnet your church can use to start instantly attracting new visitors. But first, my name is Justin Trapp and I lead the team here at frontdoor.church. Now, what is a lead magnet? Think of it like this. You're fishing and you need bait to attract and catch fish. In the world of church marketing, the fish are the potential guest, and you nailed it, right? The bait is the lead magnet. It's a free digital resource you can offer to attract people and get their contact info, usually an email. It should be something that is extremely helpful to a potential guest related to faith or parenting, a felt need they have, perhaps overcoming struggles. Really, anything people are actively seeking support with. Before we get into the types of lead magnets churches can use, let's talk about the benefits. The first benefit is you can build trust without attendance. Once you have their email, you can begin to nurture and build trust with that contact, keeping potential first-time guests engaged and updated about your church's activities and services. I say this all the time, trust leads to increased engagement and you can build trust. That's a great benefit. The second benefit is you reach a wider audience. By offering different resources that appeal to different needs and demographics, you can cast a wider net. Remember, there are all types of people coming to your website and seeing you online. Lead magnets help you reach more than just the people who are ready to plan a visit. And then the third benefit is data collection. Understand what potential guests are most interested in by tracking which of your lead magnets are most popular. This can inform future resources your church creates or utilizes. Data can be a great way to helping you understand the needs of the people in your community. Those are a few benefits. Let's talk about the 7 types of lead magnets churches should be utilizing. The first type is digital devotionals. This one may be the easiest for churches to produce. You already have a ton of content from the weekly sermon. You can create this type of lead magnet yourself, or you can use something like ChatGPT to summarize your sermon points into digestible daily devotionals. Again, the content is already there. You are just repurposing it in a different format for a different audience. The message is the same, right? But the method of delivery is a little different. The second type of lead magnet are online classes. Your church can offer free online classes on topics like foundational Christian beliefs or Bible study methods or life skills from a Christian perspective. This class can be live streamed or pre-recorded. Even unchurched people have questions about the Bible. So lean into that and create content that people would find helpful whether they go to your church or not. The third type of lead magnet is ebooks and guides. You can write and offer a digital guide on various subjects that resonate with potential first-time guests. For example, how to cope with anxious thoughts. This is a great resource for believers and non-believers alike. You could also do a resource for parents and feature it on your kids' ministry page. It could be something like 5 messages your kids need to hear every day. Another idea is to create topical scripture resources. So in 2020, Ministry Pass, we released a resource for pastors that was essentially a list of passages in the Bible on fear, anxiety, and stress. Well, 2020 was pretty stressful for everybody. And when people saw this on their newsfeed, they didn't care if they were a pastor or not. They were downloading it because they were looking for hope. That resource was downloaded over 30,000 times. So a great tool to utilize if you're wanting to curate some scripture resources is topverses.com. It will give you the top verses from any book of the Bible or any topic. The next type of lead magnet is the event registration. Next time you have a kids' Easter festival, make everyone register online using their email address. You can then promote the upcoming event, send reminders, and even highlight your kids' ministry as a follow-up post event. Now, I touched on this a little bit earlier, but the 5th type of resource is a kids or youth resource. You can offer engaging resources for kids and teens alike. You can do coloring books for kids, Bible story videos, or youth devotional guides. Highlight these on your social media channels and on your youth ministry page on your website or your kids ministry page. The 6th type of lead magnet you can use to get more first-time guests are prayer guides. This content can be similar to the devotional material, also could just be about prayer. Create a guide on how to pray specific prayers for different occasions. This is helping nurture a person's perspective on prayer and ultimately their walk with Christ. And last but certainly not least, worship, music, downloads, and playlists. If your church writes or produces original songs, offer one as a free download. If you don't have original music, that's okay. You can create worship playlists and share those. So in conclusion, the reason why churches want to leverage lead magnets is because it provides spiritual value to potential guests. What you're doing is adding value outside the normal sermon time. And because these are downloadable from wherever and whenever they choose, gospel content can be consumed 24/7 by people who have never even attended your services. By adding that spiritual value to their lives, you are establishing trust, which leads to increased engagement with your church. And that means there's much more likely chance they will attend in the future. Now, I promised you a free lead magnet your church can start using immediately to attract potential first-time guests. And if you're still watching this video, thank you. If you fast forwarded to the end for the free gift, you sneaky, but for real, go to frontdoor.church/lead magnet. We put the link in the description below, and you can download this resource so you can start using it to reach more people online. My suggestion would be to feature it on your website as a free download. You can also share it on your social channels. We've removed any logos or mention of Front Door, so feel free to add your logo if you like. And of course, if you have any questions or you'd like access to our entire library of over 65 lead magnets for churches, just go to frontdoor.church. Thanks for watching.